There's a lot of things here I completely forgot about. Oh my gosh.
What's up, everybody? Today on Cars and Cameras, we're reviving one of our favorite classic projects, the Naskart. So this is a Darrell Waltrip fiberglass body go-kart that we put a really high-end engine on. We claimed it to be the world's fastest one-wheel drive go-kart. It was a lot of fun. Problem is, it's been sitting in the shed at the original Cars and Cameras headquarters for 5 or 6 years now, and the building is actually falling down. So in this video, we're going to try to revive the Naskart as well as get some other projects rolling that have been in this shop for who knows how long, and
get them out of here, right?
Yeah, get them out of here into some better storage, and just have a good, like, classic Cars and Cameras revival episode at the OG HQ, maybe even doing some laps around the old Grand Prix. So let's take a look.
You poor Dad. Part of the roof is falling in onto the Naskart, dude.
Yeah. Oh, we got a three-wheeler in here, and there's the Naskart. Yeah, check it out. Dude, the building is literally falling down onto the Naskart. That's just sad, man.
Oh, right behind you is the mower. It looks pretty bad.
I'm embarrassed.
It's pretty bad. So that's the same mower that I flipped, and we kind of robbed the engine off of it for the drag rail. So I don't know. I'm sure we'll probably do something with it still. It's not done yet.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of your comments about us needing to revive the mower, and I absolutely agree. It was a fun project. It's going to have a heck of a redemption arc, is all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Oh, dude, your leopard skinned motobox or whatever it is.
Yeah. So before Cars and Cameras was ever a thing, me and the boys back in middle school, before we could drive, we decided to take an office chair and then tow it behind 2 bicycles. Because, you know, we weren't allowed to have go-karts because, you know, they were too dangerous. But towing people behind bicycles on an office chair around a neighborhood was perfectly safe. The front half. Yeah, and we put a Razor scooter on the front half. And we sat on it. And we kept blowing out the wheels, so I tried to fasten, like, skateboard wheels to it. It was a terrible idea.
Look at the connection. Wire.
Yeah, it's just a lot of mechanics wire. Yeah, you do pretty dumb stuff when you're 16 and never done anything like this before. So before we moved to the current Cars and Cameras headquarters, we stored a lot of projects in this shed here at my parents' house. Time goes by, as it does, and I came in here the other day to look for something else, and he said, hey man, the building is falling down, we need to rescue the project. So yeah, it's not great that they've been sitting here, but you know what, we're gonna get some of these running and put them in much safer long-term storage.
It's been like 6-ish years since we've had power to this shop. We don't even know if the lights are gonna work. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
Plug. We got lights?
We do.
Sweet!
One. We have one, oh, 2!
2 lights?
Yeah.
Remember there was a time that I had a thing for the ammo boxes?
Heck yeah, dude, Tractor Supply ammo boxes, $8 or something like that.
Yeah.
They were really cheap.
There's one right there.
Oh yeah, $7.99.
$7.99.
Probably like
Is it empty?
$20 now.
It's empty, isn't it?
I don't know, there's probably some spiders in there.
They shouldn't be in it. Alright, watch your head just in case this thing... It's gonna fall on the 3-wheeler. Honda doesn't care.
I love this go-kart, man.
Oh man, this one was one of my favorites. I was so jealous when you got it.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was like $300 too.
Yeah.
Pretty cheap.
All it did was scuff it, dude.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This needs to like go on a wall or, you know, be preserved now.
It needs to be hung up.
Yeah, for sure. Body's not attached.
Oh. That's weird. I don't remember that.
a lot of work ahead of us.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to prioritize. Want to get that one running. This one would be cool. One of those would be really cool. The mower's gonna need to save for another day.
Yeah.
2.0. So let's get them in the air conditioning and get to work.
Dude, I'm excited. There's a lot of things here I completely forgot about.
I mean, we've been doing this 10 years now.
Yeah.
So we work on a lot of stuff. Yeah, some stuff sits up, but the most important thing is the bad storage is done.
Yeah.
We have good storage from now on. It is. This is the go-kart that started everything. Not the channel, but predated all of that stuff.
Yeah. So this one was sitting in my garage when me and John were first getting to know each other, leaning up against the wall in my shop. Him and Taylor came over, and
Just me.
Was it just you?
Might have been.
I thought it was Taylor too, but John was like, "Hey man, can we get that go-kart going? My parents won't let me have a go-kart." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And we got it going, and I don't know, I think after the second set of tires I had to buy for it,
Yeah.
I was finally like, I had enough, and I bought a used racing kart frame for $200, and I was like, "John, here's a present." And
Merry Christmas.
I took my kart back.
That was Christmas 2013. You bought me that one. So.
And then that kart made the 9 reasons to buy a go-kart video.
Exactly. Cool, man. I think it's an old Margay. It's definitely probably a desirable go-kart. I just rattle canned it when I was 16. And the brakes don't work. But hey, that's all right.
All right, dude. I say we start with this one.
Yeah, the Naskart baby.
I can tell you right now, the brakes work.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can never go wrong with mechanical brakes unless you like riding in the rain.
Or unless you like stopping at all. So this has mechanical brakes, so check it out.
Yeah, and it goes up against the tire.
Scrub brakes.
Yes. Scrub brakes are very bad when they get wet. But when they're dry, they work great. So the motor's not stuck. Where's the fuel tank at?
We robbed it.
Did we?
Yeah. So this has a flat slide carburetor, Go Power Sports clear valve cover. It's Predator 212. I'm going to say this is a pretty hot engine. I know it's a hot engine.
Is that the one that we did our first oversized valve in?
Maybe.
I think it is. So, mildly hot.
So we need a fuel tank. We can change the oil.
Definitely.
Valve adjustment or not even?
We can check it.
Yeah.
We can check it. Put some air in the tires, put the body on it, and see where it spins. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Try to crank it before putting the body on it.
Yeah.
But it looks good. Is the throttle stuck? It's working.
Yeah, it's working.
That's good.
It's not very springy, but it's working.
All right. So we need to find a fuel tank.
Yeah.
All right.
Road trip time?
Let's look around in the shop because we still have some stuff here. Do you remember what kind of fuel tank we had on it?
Spun aluminum.
Spun aluminum.
He had old man noises before.
Help me. Can you help? Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see why. We have a 40 series.
40 series in here.
We have a motorcycle headlight. We have motorcycle filters. Okay. And another clear valve cover.
Sweet.
Jackpot. Okay, that's awesome. Sweet.
But no fuel tanks.
No fuel tank there.
So we need to go find some parts. We need an RLV muffler. We need to get a new fuel tank, clutch, chain, and some engine oil. And to go do that, we're gonna drive the 58 Cadillac. This thing has been off the road for 6 years. There was a fueling issue, and then it sat forever, and then the brakes didn't work anymore. So
Yeah.
I could spend a bunch of time converting this thing to front disc brakes.
Yeah.
So this is cool. This is like a really special car to me. And you love this thing too.
I love this thing
So
too.
I'm just really excited. So we're gonna take it for its maiden voyage right now.
Can you get the door, sir?
Out the door.
He instantly just looks classier. Like, he could be wearing a tuxedo t-shirt now. Shocking. That's crazy. No one's gonna believe us. We said it's been sitting for 6 years. It fired up way too easy. It's a little musty in here.
Yeah. Let's roll.
We put electronic ignition on it too, didn't we?
We did.
And it smoothed it way out. Is that like full pressure?
No.
That's good.
My goodness, they built them tough in their day, son. Built tough.
Dude, this thing drives like a Cadillac.
You know, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
It's so smooth though.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna.
It's like a bank vault.
Pretty good.
I'll say. Sweet. Let's find some parts. I gotta say, this car, like, it drives a lot better than my truck I just finished restoring. Like, it's smooth, it's quiet, the brake feel is amazing, the steering is light as a feather. I mean, it rides like a Cadillac. They say that for a reason. Sweet ride.
Oh, Dave City. From what I remember, this thing was kind of spicy.
Oh, it was real fast.
Yeah.
It was real fast.
Yeah.
How bad are the valves gonna be?
I don't think they're going to be that bad. I don't think we have a lot of hours on them.
Okay.
But since we're going to be going through stuff, it would be nice to just double check them just in case we have any running problems. We can just rule that out because we checked it.
Do you think we have valve spring fatigue? Because it was parked.
I think it was on top dead center.
Okay. That was incredibly lucky.
Yeah.
You don't want to park something long term with one of the
With the valve springs compressed.
Yeah.
Especially if it's performance. If it's stock, it's not
doesn't
really
care.
a problem.
Yeah.
But with the performance ones being so stiff and stuff, you can fatigue the valve springs, and you just don't want to do that. So, I mean, honestly, with anything sitting long term, if you could put it on top dead center, you're probably best to do that.
best to do that.
Yeah. You know, John, I was wondering about these clear valve covers, if they were going to get all foggy and stuff. But now we don't have a lot of heat cycles on this, but it has been sitting for a very long time, at least like 6 years. And it looks almost as good as the day we put it on.
Yeah, I mean it's hazed up a little, but
Look,
oh snap!
yeah,
Yeah,
it's oil film.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna put some more hours to keep testing it, but that's awesome.
That's good. So if y'all wondered about these clear valve covers, well, so far 6 years later, still looking good.
Yeah, and like not good condition either.
Yeah. Aha. Oh yes, the gasket's fine. Are you going for the front?
Yeah.
Yummy.
Man, there's quite a bit of nostalgia in here, man.
Yes.
Feels like I was just here. Wait, we gotta tighten this up. So it's real important on these small engines to check the valve lash, especially if your camshaft has a compression like a compression release on it. So a lot of camshafts have a centrifugal weight that when it slings around, it's got a little tab that moves out of the way from the camshaft lobe on the back side of the exhaust camshaft lobe. And what it does is when it's in the way, when it passes by, it actually opens the exhaust valve up just a teeny tiny bit and allows the compression to pass through the exhaust. Once the RPM gets to a certain point, that tab moves out of the way, the valve stays closed when it's supposed to, and you have compression. And that's when it's running. So do the valve lash for that, and the smaller the gap, really the higher the lift the cam. And the valve will open up a little bit further. So if you get it adjusted properly, you'll get the maximum amount of horsepower that these things are supposed to have.
Yeah, and it's just gonna start better, it's gonna run better. Everything's gonna be better if your valve lash is right. So I mean, I check it, what, twice a year?
If you're racing?
Oh, every race.
Pretty much every race.
Yeah, if you're racing, but you know, if you're just going for a ride every now and then, probably twice a year.
Hey man, this engine is a 2016.
Wow.
Yeah, she's been around for a while. I actually saw the exhaust valve open. See, the valve is opening, and it's closing, and then there's a small little bump right there. Did you see that little bump?
Mm-hmm.
That's that compression release working.
Okay.
So valve just open, and there's going to be a small little bump right there, compression release. So it's doing its job. All right, the valves are adjusted. I'm going to put the valve cover back on, and I think I'm going to drop the bowl of the carburetor and check it out because it's been sitting for such a long time.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I thought we were just not going to talk about it.
You know what? I'm going to just go ahead and move to the gas tank, mount the gas tank on, and then we're going to try to crank it without even touching the carburetor.
You could create more problems by not cleaning the bowl first, right? You suck all the garbage into all the passages.
So I'm going to drop the bowl of the carburetor and check it out. It'll be fine. I'm going to say the carburetor's fine.
I mean, I've seen a lot worse.
Okay.
Just a little gummies in there.
It's a little gummy.
Oh, that's gonna wipe out, no problem. We forgot we had modified our clutch to have like more teeth here. So we're gonna leave that alone and hope that it's fine. But we are gonna throw on a new spot aluminum fuel tank from Go Power Sports. We love these things. It helps dress up your go-kart or mini bike. And packaging is really nice on them too. It's gonna fit underneath our fiberglass body. I'll link this in the video description. We also have a racing muffler. I think they call these spark arresters and not mufflers because for your racing engines, your engines that need a lot of flow out of the exhaust in order to make power, now these help quiet it down just a little bit, but it's not gonna be anywhere close to a stock muffler. That being said, I like the tone, I like the look, and it's gonna help with that noise situation just a little bit. So it goes on just like that with a clamp. We're also gonna throw a new chain on here and a couple other odds and ends. I'm gonna link all the parts we're using from Go Power Sports in the link in the video description, including the clear valve cover. I'm really impressed with how it's held up over all these years. If you ever place an order with Go Power Sports, make sure you let them know in the order page that Cars and Cameras sent you. Let's get everything installed. Go. Been a few years since I smelled that in the shop. That ought to work. You want to make sure you don't bottom out the screen and the silencer up against your exhaust pipe. Remember one time we were chasing a weird running issue And it was due to that. It was actually causing restriction. So you want to make sure you're off of the screen with the pipe by, I don't know, at least an inch or two.
Nice fuel tank, man.
Oh, thank you, man. It's a little on the small side, but it's honestly it's all that we had at the warehouse. So I think we can make a few laps with this.
Hold on.
It'll be all right.
Pull a book out of the NASCAR book. Trick out of the NASCAR book. We just have like 30 feet of fuel line in this thing.
There we go. Do you think it's going to crank right up?
I don't know. The carburetor looked okay. I'm going to say it might crank on the 4th or 5th pull.
4th or 5th?
Yeah, as long as you don't dump all the gas onto the floor.
I'm going to say 3 pulls.
I like your optimism.
We got the jack under it.
Yep.
Sweet. Give it a shot.
You gonna give it some gas?
I got the choke on. All right.
I'm gonna operate the gas. I'm gonna operate the gas.
Thank you.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So
air the tires, body, hit the track.
The kill switch was on.
Oh, you're gonna tell them?
Huh?
No.
We forgot to check the kill switch.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
All right. So it's looking good.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to literally blow the cobwebs out of this thing, and we'll take it for a lap or two this morning, and then start working on that Predator swapped Margay to get a couple of go-karts ready for a little race. We might have a little something around the yard, but we were invited out to a track near Belhaven, North Carolina. It's a circle track, literally a circle track.
Yeah, literally.
And it's just a local place where like people get together and like they don't even charge anything to race. So we're gonna link them in the description. It's gonna be a great spot to get 4 or so of these old go-karts running, and we can go have some fun tonight. So been looking forward to checking it out. Should be really cool. So if you're local to Belhaven, you can check it out. Somebody looking.
Looking good. I believe that's it, bud.
Sweet.
Looking good.
Check it out.
You don't need to get out. I'll go ahead and put this thing back together. We'll push you out and crank you up and take you for a spin.
It's so funny. Are you ready? Oh, mama. Hot dog. Sorry, Dad. You can hear him laughing.
Man, this thing is still fast.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's going to really hurt bad going through the yard without leg protection on this fiberglass.
You want to do one lap or not?
I mean, I'll do one lap. Right there in the corner over there, we got roots out of the ground that high.
All right.
I mean, I'll do a lap. It'll be a warm one.
Okay.
Keep that momentum going.
Daryl.
This thing's great. I know it was a slow lap, but we should probably save the tire for
the track.
Yeah.
Good deal, man. Well, let's work on the Margay. We could probably get a faster time out of that one.
All right, sounds good.
I love this thing. It is so
This
cool.
thing is great.
It's slow, but it's got style.
It's so good.
So this is a Margay. This is going to be the second project we're going to be reviving in the shed.
We think it's a Margay.
Pretty sure it's a Margay.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
This was actually the very first go-kart. This one predates YouTube. The last time it appeared on camera was in the 2016 Cars and Cameras Christmas Special. That's where you see this. So this has been not running in 8 years. You feel old yet?
8 years?
Yeah, 2016, 7.5. So we're gonna get air in the tires, we'll roll outside, blow it off, and a valve adjustment, new chain, see what happens. New fuel.
8 years?
Uh-huh.
I believe this is a 100% bone stock engine.
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen that in a...
I've never seen it either. This was probably ethanol fuel that we put in it.
Smells horrible. I've never seen a Predator fuel tank rust out like that.
Neither have I. This is a first.
Alright, we're gonna replace the chain because I saw it chunking when we were pushing it.
Oh, it was definitely something.
Yeah. Yeah. Your chain should not...
Not old shape.
Yeah. Thank you.
Crazy. Oh, dude. And I dremeled out.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is like way old school CarsandCameras stuff. So apparently this is one of the first engines that we really toyed with. And our thought was you open up the passages, it's gonna breathe better. Which is true. Did it help that much? I don't know.
Also, a pod and an air filter adapter is pretty cheap these days.
Yeah,
But it's cool to see the DIY stuff.
I don't recall the exact circumstances of, I mean, what all did we do to this engine?
No idea. I bet you it's pretty stock though.
I bet you it's pretty stock apart from a header and
carb jet.
probably carb jet. So, man, this takes me back. Do that, guys.
Where are you gonna go put that?
I'm dripping fuel. It's so bad. All right, so I need to find a container to empty the fuel in.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna try to clean out the tank the best I can. We're gonna let this fuel just kind of drain, and we'll come back to it. I'm hoping the carburetor's okay because we did it. The fuel appeared to be cut off.
Yeah.
Which means we hopefully drain the bulb. Fingers crossed, guys.
Oh, I know.
Make life a lot easier if we did drain the bowl, but judging by how hard it is to turn that bolt out,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm thinking that maybe there was some fuel left in there. Dude! Dude!
Isn't that insane?
That's insane. So apparently we cranked up and we ran this engine until the fuel ran out.
Literally
So
looks brand new.
y'all saw the fuel tank, how bad it was. Look at the inside of the carburetor and just, you know, if y'all are gonna park anything for an extended amount of time, turn the fuel off to the carburetor and keep the engine running and let it just suck all the fuel out of the carburetor. It looks brand new in there.
I remember when we shoved stuff in the shed back there, we would shove it all in there and we'd crank them all up, turn the fuel off and leave.
Yeah,
So the fumes were like our pest control.
yeah. Didn't kill the termites though.
No.
So we got the thing out, we're gonna try to crank it up and I'm gonna try to run it around the yard some and hopefully everything will start to working right. Everything will start working right at that point, hopefully.
Wow.
Pretty fast. Doesn't want to quite stay running, but that's okay. We'll try to get a hot lap on this thing and see what it'll do. What do you think of that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
3, 2, 1, go!
Boy, it's been a long time since I've been on something fast out here. Woo! No brakes now. No! That root hurt.
He picked up a drop cord on the way. Uh-oh.
I think that cord is done. This thing feels like it's dragging the ground.
Yeah?
I think it's okay.
Oh, that's good.
I think it's all right.
That pulled it all the way from the shed.
Oh, is that where it came from?
Yeah.
John put a battery charger on the mower.
You know what?
It was across the
You
yard.
think it ran across? Yeah, sure did.
Well, whoops. We'll just hook it back up and try again. And look underneath it. It feels like it's rubbing the ground. Dude, I hit a couple of roots.
Oh.
And boy, that go-kart jumped up in the air. All right, so I think that one's a win. And we'll move on to something else. So we're gonna go for the crew cut next. The crew cut has been sitting for many years. Unfortunately, the carburetor fuel cutoff was left on. So I'm wondering about the carburetor. We'll find out. So we're gonna get it unloaded and go into the shop in the AC because it's a blistering 90-something degrees out here. And I don't want to work outside. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, the last time we ran this cart, we worked on it in this shop. So it's been at least 6 years that this thing's run. So I'm gonna start with putting air in the tires, and if they hold air, then I'll check the carburetor out and the oil and all that good stuff. Ooh, that tire's scary looking, but it's holding air. It's funny, none of these tires have fared too well over the years. They all need to be replaced. That was pretty good. Bad tube. So we're gonna have to buy a tube for this tire. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna call up John and I'm gonna get him to get us a tube because he's out running some errands, and I'll just get him to stop by our local tractor store and pick up a tube. In fact, he can probably pick up one where he's at right now. I wish this engine kind of sat down in there a little bit better, but we actually built some risers for this thing to lift it up because we didn't want to cut any of the body to get this engine in there. And all the modifications that are here already were there when we bought it. So we're going to change the oil, and while it's draining, I'll drop the bowl on the carburetor. Something I found out about this go-kart, it's a one-wheel peel, but it's got a live axle. So it's got an axle that goes all the way through, and this one spins the axle. So this wheel is the drive wheel. This wheel has no key in it. So all you do is you like grease up this one and just let it slip on the shaft. They went through all this trouble. Why wasn't it just a live axle? It is what it is. Huh. We left the fuel on. All right, fine. I'm gonna put this back on. I'm gonna put gas in it and some oil and see if this thing fires up. It ought to be full. Oh yeah, it's over full. So fingers crossed on this one. We're running out of time and we really need to get these things loaded up. We've got like 2 hours to be at our location that we're running these. Might have some trash in the carburetor. I am going to put my hand over the carburetor. Try to give a little bit extra suction to get out whatever garbage is stuck in there. It's got plenty of fuel. I think the hand did the trick. Talk to the hand. All right, so John came back with the tube. Thanks, buddy. Of course. Now I'm putting this all back together. I like to put a little bit of air in the tube before going in. Now I might have put a little bit too much air, but I can let it out. So we're gonna take this tube out. And it was leaking pretty bad. I think it was from the valve core, not the core, but where the valve, oh yeah. So basically right there. I knew that was the spot. So let's put this thing in. Of course I did put too much air in it.
We forgot to bring helmets with us, but it's okay, Ike, I found one for you.
Thank you. Did I not bring my helmet?
We should have some at the warehouse. We just forgot to get them.
Oh, dang. Again, if y'all don't know about the baby powder, it's always good to put like baby powder inside of the tire. That way when you inflate the tube has nothing to grab onto, and so when it grows inside the tire, it does it evenly, and you don't wind up with an out of balance tire, a big old lump, or damage to your tube. Cool deal. We'll get these bolts in and get it back on the cart.
Say what?
I almost lost my ankles.
Oh!
When are we gonna learn? That's freaking scary, man.
Did I mess it up?
It runs. I don't know.
It runs. This thing runs great.
Yeah, it does. So out of all things, the throttle cable is ruined on the mower.
No.
Yeah. But this is good to go. So we managed to revive 4 projects in about a day. This one hadn't run since 2016. This one hadn't run since probably 2018 or 2019. We got the Suzuki 450 mower and the Indy 500 fiberglass body go-kart as well. So we're gonna get some friends together, get some dinner, and head to the track and go have some fun. This one ended up running a 39-second lap, and the one-wheel peel here ran a 49-second lap. So that just tells you live axle is the way to go. We'll see you there. Hello, here we are. This track looks fun.
Ruben, I appreciate you coming out, letting us come out to the track. It's a pretty cool looking track. Do you mind telling us much about what you got here?
Well, about a year ago, my son got into go-karts. I went and watched him, and then I told my wife I gotta have one. So we went and got a go-kart, and all I did was mow all this forever. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna build a track. So I took a 200-foot rope, drove a stake in the middle, marked it off, sprayed it, killed it, put a power rake on it, got a road grader here, brought in some red clay, and we've had a ball. And it's exploded. There wasn't but about 3 or 4 of us with carts, and now right here local there's probably 40.
Well, get prepared for more. So what's this place called?
This is called Hell Swamp.
Hell Swamp.
Hell Swamp Kart Track. The reason we call it Hell Swamp, because all this land back here has always been called Hell Swamp, because it is a swamp and it's nasty.
Yeah.
So we just named the track after it.
Okay.
Well, very good, man. Thank you again for having us out.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready to get out on the track.
Cool, man.
Don't go runner.
Yeah, let's do the one-wheel peels together. What do you
think
think?
it's
That's
a great
probably
idea.
a good, safe thing to do.
Yeah.
See which one breaks first. We're not winning anything. We're just seeing which one
Right.
breaks.
Did we bring gas?
It's in your
I
truck.
got gas if y'all want.
Oh,
It better be in your truck, right?
Did y'all put the gas in the truck? Yeah.
Hey.
Well, I got plenty of it if you need it.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Tyler, you want to race on that Honda 50? That'd be pretty funny. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how fast these are, and if you think you can take them, we can run a race. All right, so we're gonna do one-wheel drives first, right?
Yeah.
This is Alex, friend from middle school. We played Capture the Flag a bunch, battled it out there in 6th grade.
Nice.
And he's a racing driver now, professional.
Yeah.
Who just like does electrician stuff on the side, you know. So yeah, he's gonna be riding with us. Also, my buddy Daniel, also from back in the day, is gonna be riding with us. Of course, we got Luke, who's been on the camera. So just get a good time hanging out, having some fun with the guys here. So we're gonna run some laps on the one-wheel peel carts. I mean, it's been a long time since these have been running. They've never been on the track. So we're gonna do 10 laps. We're gonna warm up a little bit and see which one either can do 10 laps first or doesn't break down first. You ready, buddy?
How about 2 warm-up laps and then we go home?
Okay, cool, man. We can have Daniel be the flagger. Daniel, want to be the flagger?
Alright.
So we're gonna do 2.
Here we go.
This is so fun, dude. This is awesome, you guys. This is awesome.
Hey, turkey's coming there. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Turkey. It's like a sprint. Reminds me of like one of those dirt sprint cars, just sideways the whole time. Whew. I am pretty dirty.
Yeah.
I also spank you, dude.
I didn't realize this thing still had the governor in it.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
So, all right, this one has to go against the next one that wins.
So is your first time doing anything?
I mean, on go-kart, like, other than like, you know, golf, like mini golf, go-kart racing, yeah.
But you had a DRZ 400 you rode on the street.
Oh yeah.
And you survived.
Oh yeah.
So I figured you'll be all right.
I had a street bike, supermoto. I think I'll be all right.
Yeah. Typical. Typical. Fuel was off. Fuel was off. Nope. All right.
It's quick.
Yeah, that's pretty fast. You got it, man. You got it. I got total faith, man. You got nothing to worry about. You got him.
Oh,
Sheesh.
Wow.
What a workout.
Nah, she was a little low on power, but I could have drove better.
See
You
it,
have it caked to the front of the, that is cool.
Yeah. And look over here.
Yeah.
Sitting on top of the rear
Yeah, that's wild.
bar.
So it's Naskart versus 450 Mower out of, what are we calling this? King of the whatever was in the shed.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah.
King of the shed. How about that?
King of the shed.
Sweet. So, yeah, let's line them up and do it, buddy.
All right, dude. Last one's rotten egg.
Oh man, come on.
He did say that someone was going to lose it.
That's right. That means I have to go against a really fast go-kart. Nice.
Oh man, what a way to lose.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's a good one, man.
Do you want to do a? Do you want to do a 1, 2, 3 up against Tucker and his really fast kart? Maybe if we block him, we can win.
Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
We should see if he wants to do it.
Dude, I'm not that fast, am I?
You're close to it. There you go. Give it a shot, Alex. Dude, I saw how squirrely that was and you still hauling on it.
I can't hit my arm on the exhaust.
On that pipe, yeah.
Dude, you're killing it out there.
Yeah, he's going backwards, like the car's set up to go the other way.
Oh, I know.
Dude, that was awesome.
That was awesome, dude.
Man, my arm was sore.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. And appreciate you going the other way. That one, the drive wheel only.
Oh, yeah.
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 Heck yeah, man.
Man,
You need a hand or anything?
No.
Okay. I got you. Watch that pipe. Yep. Dude, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
That was fun.
You ought to at least make a lap or two with that thing. You don't have to go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Just gotta feel it out.
Oh, yeah. Man, somebody else getting a go-kart out. Oh, man, that's one of... I think that's Dad's.
All right, John, looks like they're branking out the new Challenger, for you.
Bump starters come out. We're in trouble now. The mower, fuel pump broke on the lawnmower. Is what it is. We had a good night. Ike needs to drive the Naskart one more time before we finish up here. Well, guys, in this episode, we managed to dig the Naskart and 3 other projects out of the shed where they've been sitting for way too long. They're in much safer storage and they're running again. And I mean, we're having an awesome time out at this track. Thank you to Ruben and the guys out here. We will link the track in the description if you want to come out and race with them sometime. They would love to have you out.
Yeah, dude, this thing did way better than I ever imagined it would do on a track.
Yeah.
Especially a track this size. You can get a lot of speed and you can get sideways, which I saw this thing do a lot.
Yeah,
It was fast.
It was genuinely fast. So it's great to do. We didn't damage it at all. We had to take right turns because we had to load the drive wheel.
Yeah.
If we would have been taking left turns like it should be going, it would just be spinning because the drive wheel would have no weight on it.
Yep, and we would tear up the track, and we don't want to tear up the track. It's a nice track.
Yeah. We're going to be reviving the 670 lawnmower soon, kind of making it into a 2.0. So be sure you're subscribed to that. Ike is going to hop on this one more time so we get to see it run one more time. We'll see you next time. Through the chain.
Dude,
I guess it's time to call it a night.
it wants to go fast on this track.
Yeah, it does.
And it wants to go sideways. This thing is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank y'all. Thank y'all for give me that. Thank y'all for having us out.
Yes, sir.
Had an absolute blast.
All right, so we have a few end of video announcements and housekeeping items to get to. First off, we're gonna be at the Wheels and Wings Cruise In and Fly In September 14th, 2024. This is at the Washington Warren Airport. They do a lot for us by letting us race our mini bikes and test our mini bikes out there. So come on out to the car show and airplane show at the Washington Warren Airport. Again, we're gonna be there with some of our favorite projects. So come hang out,
It's just going to be a good time. We're going to be competing in the Go Power Sports 180 once again this year, and Go Power Sports actually just announced 2 practice test days if you want to join there. They're going to be doing test days on September 14th and October 12th of 2024, so you can get to know the track and shake down your build a little bit. And finally, Isaac and I are going to be going to Bonneville to go land speed racing with the Bonneville Motorcycle Speed Trials with our extra long mini bike. It's going to be the last week in August, so be sure you stay tuned for that. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a busy fall season, but it's going to be very exciting. Thanks for watching again. We'll see you next time. Hope to see you at all these events.
Well, it's almost like old manual brakes, like non-power brakes, huh?
Yeah.
It is nice.
That's a trip.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I feel like I'm like in a movie, man. What is that? What was that movie? American Graffiti?
Oh, goodness.
Get this baby cleaned up. Make her look good. She's holding the line pretty good, guys. Look at that. I'm not even fighting the wheel.
Yeah, it's really light steering.